Hey everybody, Sneakby here from Sneakby Gaming, getting ready to run another one of the Flying the Coop quests here. I'm going to go ahead and do this Evendim. This will be a fairly easy one as well. I'm going to cut out a lot. What we have to do here is basically come up to the East Spires. Now to get to the East Spires are up here in, where is it? Oh, there it is, Evendim. This is the East Spires, I believe. So if I just basically cruise up the Brandywine River, I make it there, and that's all there is to it. The quest notes actually say to come out here, jump in the Brandywine River, and just swim the river, because you're fairly safe from many critters versus trying to go up through this. Also, you travel pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. I've got basically an hour to complete this. It should take me about 20 minutes. Again, it's probably going to be a fairly quick video for this, because I just got to run through the Shire, go to the Brandywine, swim up the Brandywine, and I should be able to get it done. Okay, so I will keep the recording going. I'm probably going to cut out a ton of... Where am I going? Yeah, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I'm going to cut out a ton of this just because it's just going to be me running. If I have anything exciting happen, I will let you guys know. We'll come back and we'll play that recording. Also, if I fail any of these quests, I'm definitely going to show that. They'll make fun of me at that time for not being able to sneak through the Shire, especially if I got killed right here. It'd be kind of embarrassing. But we're going to go ahead and get this done. I will be back with you when I hit the Brandywine, unless something happens exciting between now and then. Oh, look, it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow, very pretty. That's beautiful. I love these little touches that Lord of the Rings has put in there, all the way back from the very beginning. Turbine, or whatever they're called these days, always did a good job. So I decided that for this run through the Shire, hopefully you can tell, I'm going to go ahead and run through Frogmorton and whatever this little lake is, this little river here, and we're just going to take the waterways through. Now, inside of Frogmorton, I know there's a few possible critters out there, and as we get on down into Butchford and Stock, there's some, I think there's some wolves and stuff that may be close enough to the river to want to chase me. But in those cases, hopefully I'll just be able to outswim them, because everybody is much slower in the water. I'm just going to take my time, get her done, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I am thinking about getting serious about fishing in Lord of the Rings. I know there's some quest chains in Rohan that required fishing, although that was to rebuild the Heidholt, or whatever it was called, the little city there. Took about 45 days to do, where you could only do like 5 quests a day. You had to get so many points, and they built it back up. But once you did, you were able to get different armor. Of course, that was kind of in-game armor at the time, or really kind of a pause between in-game armor. It was, they had done the thing where they were trying to do the riding, your horseback combat, mounted combat, I think is what they call it. Didn't really work that well. Feel like a yo-yo doing that. We'll do some of that later on down the road. You also look at those little fishies. All right. But anyway, there are some pretty nice fish that you can get, and then you can actually have them mounted um, at a taxidermist. So I'm thinking I want to increase my skill level. It's just a grind, something to do that's not questing. You do get some experience for it. Um, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. So we'll see what these chicken runs do. We'll run through those a little bit, and we'll see if I do some fishing. If I do fishing, let's stay away from the harvest fly. Looks like I can run faster on the shore. I'll run down the shoreline, and if I get in trouble, I'll jump into the water. How's that sound? Yeah, I think so. There's all the wolves up there. This is the Brandywine River. There's the Brandywine Bridge. So we're going to go ahead and turn north here and actually make our way around to the Eve Spires. Floating on the river. Alright, I'm in Evendim now. So I don't know if you were with me. If I cut it out, I probably did. But as I was coming up the Brandywine River here, I stayed on the Shire side, but it kept bouncing me between the Shire and Bree, which was kind of interesting if you really think about it, because I would have thought that I would have been in the Shire the whole time. Oh, beautiful full moon. But no, we were bouncing back and forth. And so now, looking up here at the mini map, it looks like we've moved on to a new map here. Where is the spire? Oh, it's way up here. Oof. Well, we've got an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and just swim the lake here in a few minutes. So if nothing exciting happens, we'll cut all of this out. I may give you a few snapshots here and there, beautiful pictures of the moon. But otherwise, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I decided to cut the corner here around this, run through this little area. I know there's some hostile mobs down through here. You can see the red dots around, but I'm primarily staying on the roadway. Should be okay. Once I get to the water, I am going to swim, and I'm actually going to just put myself in go mode. I'm going to take a break and see if that works okay, because once you're on the water, there's nothing that can really get you. So with that being said, I'll be right back in just a second unless something comes up. Uh-oh. Salamanders after me. But you know what? That's okay, because I am going to be jumping in the water. Okay. I'm going to go this way just a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Now that my critter's on path for where he needs to go. There we go. Alright, be right back. Alright, so we're half a click away, looks like. Yep. Heading on up. I may be able to go ahead and get these done, except for Rivendell. Rivendell is the toughest one of these quests. I'm going to try it if I have time this afternoon. I feel like running the chickens. Yeah, Rivendell's just the toughest one. It's the furthest one out in this little quest chain, and yeah, when you're going through the high moors, when you're trying to make your way up from the fords to the gates of Rivendell, there's a really tiny area where there's a lot of switchbacks going up the hill, and there's some hostile mobs there. And it's very tough. You got to be very patient or have somebody escorting you. So maybe, just maybe, I can con somebody into escorting me at the time. The challenge is you're in a chicken. You're in the chicken, and so you can't get into some of those other areas. So anyway, let's get these done first before we worry about those others. I'm going to take this away, and let me beautiful area. And that's who I'm supposed to talk to, Longbow. I think that's the first int. I think this is the first int that we've run into, true int in the area. Whom. Well, now, what would you say? Despicable creatures and cruel. But the Shire is way too far away. I have my own forest and my own trouble to attend. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. Alright. So that's Evendim. Took me 32 minutes that way, just so you know how long it took. If you're enjoying this content, give me a thumbs up to consider subscribing. And if all goes well, we'll see you again tomorrow. Everybody, this is Sneaky signing out. Have a good day.